Now we look at example 4. 3.2 gram of copper 2 oxide powder is reacted with excess dilute nitric acid. Write a chemical equation for the reaction for A. B. Calculate the mass of copper 2 nitrate salt formed in the reaction. Okay, so we try the first one first. A. Write a chemical equation. Copper 2 oxide. Okay, copper 2 oxide means Cu2 plus, O2 negative, reacted with excess nitric acid, so HNO3. Okay, so what we have is we try here. So copper 2 oxide, both are 2, so you don't have to write small 2 and small 2 here. HNO3. Okay, so what is the reaction going to be? So it will be CONO3 plus H2O. For your information, this is a substance called base, and this is a substance called acid. So acid and base, if they add up together, is a process called neutralization. Okay, you will learn this in the later chapter. With this in mind, you get a salt. Not only you get a salt, you get a water. Okay, so is this equation balanced? Let's find out. Cu is supposed to be Cu2 plus, right? So here we should add a bracket to NO3 itself and put 2 here. NO3 is supposed to be having this only. Okay, so with this in mind, you have 2 NO3, so I have no choice but to put 2HNO3 here. So 2H, 2H, and then O and O here. Okay, so the equation is considered balanced, so I might want to rewrite this again at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this CuO plus 2HNO3. You get CuNO3 with a bracket and 2. And water. Okay, so calculate the mass of copper 2 nitrate salt. Since we have obtained a copper 2 nitrate salt, let's use red. We have obtained this, and they want the mass of it. The mass of this. What are the other information given? Okay, is it this one? 3.2 gram? Yes. Copper oxide, 3.2 gram. Because of the constraint of space, let's go into another page. So what happened just now was this CuO plus HNO3 is actually 2 here. You get CuNO3 plus H2O. So here, is it 3.2? Yes. (3.2), and then Cu itself, relative atomic mass is 64. Copper 64, nitrogen 14, and oxygen 16. Okay, so copper is 64, so the 3.2 gram. I need to find the mole. So 3.2 divided by 64 plus 16, and how much is this? 3.2 divided by 80. Using calculator, divided by 80. 0.04. Okay, so you get 0.04 mole. And what they want actually, let's look back at the question. They want the mass of copper 2 nitrate. Okay, they want the mass of this. So comparing the ratio, you realize that this ratio is 1 and this ratio is 1 as well. So it should have the same number of mole, 0.04 mole. So with this in mind, you can do the calculation already. Remember, mass over relative mass. So you have 0.04, and then you can find the mass quite easily if you know the relative molecular mass of CuNO3 bracket 2, which is 64 plus, it's going to be a bit tedious, nitrogen is 14, oxygen is 16, times 3 is 48, and then you have to times 2 again. So your mass, after your own calculation, you should be able to get 14 plus 48, and that will times 2, you plus 64, you get 188, you times 0.04, you're going to get 7.52. You're going to get 7.52 grams. Done.